Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Stang19 here, back with another Midnight 2. Oh, hang on. I did not. Forgot I gotta change this around to that to get the game, because for some reason my game capture on this streaming service doesn't like to catch the game. But hey, we are back with some more Midnight Club 2. We're gonna continue our career path here, and yeah, just join the game if you come in and join in. Please comment down below so I know you're here, so I can say hi and have fun with you. Otherwise, yeah, we're gonna jump right back into this and just yeah, see if we can. We're gonna be streaming for a couple hours probably, and we'll see how far we can get and see if we can how much further we can get. If you remember in the last stream, we had just beaten the twins, Jewel and Julie. So now we're gonna jump right back into it and see how far we can get. Where are you gonna go? This one's always tough. We're gonna go do Stefan.
Gina here. Looking for a shortcut? Most alleys in Paris are marked with a sign over the entrance that has a bright letter P on it. It'll help you see where you need to turn long before you ever reach the alley.
Okay now, du con, it's race time.
This guy's pretty straightforward. Like I said in the last video, most of Paris seems to have the choose anywhere you want. It seems to hammer home the do the checkpoints in any order you want race style, which is okay, but I don't find them to be as much. I don't know. It depends on the track. Depends on which racer it is.
Oh, c'est pas vrai. La ville de Paris is not big enough for the two of us.
Mais non, imbécile, ton aide de Flexi-You.
This one is a tough one because they're a little bit more spread out throughout the city.
And I kill you. I lost him. Je l'ai perdu.
Yeah, you're gonna see notifications popping up because unfortunately he's not just gonna catch the game, it's gonna catch most of my screen as well. No, these races are a little bit more challenging because, like I said, they're a little bit more spread out. They're not in like a clear-cut position. But still, we are going to get this done. Ouch. Try to remember which way is the best way to go here. We'll go this way. Oops. Alright, so let's get this done. Get that one, get that one.
Yeah, don't worry, I can catch up.
Use one shot of Nas here. Now it's just a race to the finish, and hopefully we stay in first because, like I said, in these types of races, anything can happen. You can end up being in first place, and all of a sudden you're in like third or fourth, just because of either the path the other ones took, or you crashed, or you just whatever. But we end up winning this one.
I cannot believe everyone lost to him.
Get a little mad. But hey, what can we do?
It is no matter to me, imbécile. Okay, man, I race you for a hamburger.
Your car, c'est de la ferraille. It's just garbage.
And welcome back to some more rain. Now, unlike in the race with Hector, you'll really start seeing the rain affect your car a lot more with the faster cars than it did with the slower cars.
See, I got much higher than you. Voiture 26, reporting street racing activity,
Normally I don't use a Sotonos there, but oh my goodness, we are having a rough go here. And this is where I normally would use my first Sotonos, but we had to use it elsewhere.
Another one cleared. Merde, qu'est-ce que t'as fait? Voiture 22, j'ai besoin de backup. I need backup.
Alright. So yeah, like I said, in doing these races, you always gotta know when to use a handbrake, when to use the actual brake. That's gonna separate the real, like the smart racers from the ones that just race through it all.
Alors, t'aimes ça? You like that?
And as you can see, what I always been saying since we did the first one, anything can happen in these races. We took him out, no big deal. But we have just one guy left to pass.
Oh, mais vas-y, come on, you idiot. Ouais, but you're still not as good as me.
Now we'll use a shot of Nas. Might not been the best idea, but hey. And we won. Barely, but we won. And now we got his vehicle. I kind of like this vehicle. Just
I
because it's
cannot
small
believe
and
this.
quick,
J'ai perdu
easy
mon
to
auto.
move around.
I will not call on any women for at least a week. No matter, American, I will always have more women than you.
And you can see some people put it to certain reasons why they lost, or say, hey, you might be a better racer than me. And see, now that we can't go any further till we get past Primo. So, time to go race Primo. He is probably the most annoying, not the most stuck up. There's a couple more that are more stuck up. Now, I want you to pay attention here. And the reason this is because this car, you will see this car again later. He is the one character that we will race, one of two people we race with two vehicles. it's not like Gina where it was a completely different racer, no. But it's more like he's going to have 2 different vehicles like someone else in this one. You just have to...
You gotta stay right on my ass.
So yeah, basically we're gonna when we beat this guy with this car, he's gonna switch to another car, but we're not gonna be able to use this car until later because of the storyline, which you will see as we progress the story. So sit back, sit tight, and yeah, we're gonna go enjoy. These ones are fun races. Tough, but fun.
Prego, just follow me and get used to that view, amigo mio.
Alrighty.
You think you know how to drive a better? Andiamo, andiamo! Prego! I don't have a time to waste!
If you notice the statistics on the vehicle, you'll understand why.
Run your car through all the checkpoints. Any order. The arrow will guide you to the next one.
So yeah, another one of these races. But, like I said, there's usually a good order to do them in. We're going to do them in a certain order. Like, this is one of those races where you're going to constantly find the order upon which you enter into these checkpoints is one of those races where you won't really know where you are until you've cleared all the checkpoints and are close to the end. Ah, crud. And I'm not worried about using my NOS here just yet. I try not to use them early on. But hey, we'll see. We might use one. You see what I mean? How the position's constantly changing. You will not really know. Oh my goodness. Like in that instance is an instance where I will use my NOS. A harsh hit. So I always also try and use Slipstream Turbo. That's hard in this one. Oh no! Didn't want to use it. I thought my meter had filled up, but it didn't. So now we are without. Oh! Caused him to ramp off us. That's a good thing. And a bad thing and a good thing. Bad thing because it slowed us down a little bit. Good thing because it caused him to. You see what I mean by your position's always constantly changing? This race. Yeah, I'm gonna end up losing this one because of all those crashes earlier.
Did you get your license in a box of fusilli? That car is not even good enough to do amore come la bella signorina.
This guy's hard to understand because he constantly switches between his Italian and English. But hey, to each their own. Generally, these ones you try to want to have as clean a race as possible because you don't know how the other racers are doing. You don't know how they're racing, what they're doing, how much they've crashed, and things like that. But generally, you want to try and race clean, try and avoid as many accidents as possible. And like I had that huge mistake where I used my my NOS on accident when my slipstream wasn't quite all the way up, but I was trying to get it before he got too far away with his NOS shot. Woo! Use our first shot right here. And use that slipstream. Whoa! That's a near miss. Ouch. Like even these straightforward ones can have a little bit of a tricky time for position. Even though it can say you're in first place, but one mishap and you could be all the way down in 7th just because. So far we're still in first, and we will win. But that's the nature of this race. Some of these anywhere you want races is you could end up.
New car!
New car already.
Comes to this. Ora di tempo di iniziare la corsa.
No, his
Amico mio, follow the points in order. The arrow will tell you where the next one is.
I always like to turn this way because it's just a quicker path to where we gotta go. I find it anyways. Ow!
Car driver, I have a prima donna.
That was brutal. But like I said, most of these races. Normally I don't use my first shot here, but we gotta catch up. You also don't want to get too far behind, because then it's harder to catch up, especially when you crash like that. Oh my. We are having a rough race. Oh my goodness. This is not going well.
You will have to fly all the way back to America after Primo is through with you. How will you deal with life when Primo destroys you, you tiny little man?
And now we've caught right back up with the leaders.
I am the only one in the whole of Italy that teaches this move for money.
We're gonna use slipstream. Woo!
Questo come possibile? My automobile is getting all banged up.
That was brutal.
You're a pathetic excuse for a race car driver.
We are going to launch
Look at the American chick.
because it's like I said, when you can know shortcuts, those are the shortcuts you take. We could have raced around like they are doing, but we were able to get the win a lot easier taking that little shortcut, launching through.
Questo come possibile? Something is not right. I tell you now, amico mio.
And he's one of the ones we make mad. Now we're on the last two drivers. Farid is the last one we get. He's the last person we do, and you'll see why. He's not my favorite guy to race, not my favorite character in the game, for reasons which you will find out when we race him. But we still gotta race him. Otherwise we can't progress the story. This
Most alleys in Paris are marked with a sign over the entrance that
this
has a
car
bright
is
letter P.
brutal.
It'll help you see where you need to turn long before you ever reach the alley.
Only turn. Here's the end.
No more crap. Bang on the gas, mate.
This is another dude where we're gonna race with two different vehicles. Paris has some pretty good vehicles, but I find they're some of the worst handling vehicles. The Elati that we just had was probably the most smooth vehicle. Well, this one can't turn well. Luckily, when they go through here, it's a little bit slower.
That's wonky. Those people didn't do anything wrong to you.
And this is why I say it's important to stay behind these guys when you're following them, because you never know what path they're going to take, where they're going to go.
Alright, mate, we'll skip along to the starting point.
Ow! Alright. Another one of those
Some yank think he can race.
harder
Right, buddy,
style-
lad, this is going to
And
be.
these races are going to get a lot
All right, mate,
harder.
ready to let go of the anchors.
The more we do them, the farther we go in these races.
I'll make a goose out of you if you're not careful, mate. You want to learn to keep a keen eye on me, mate.
Oh my goodness. Now this one you're going to learn real quickly how to run all these extra shenanigans in these races.
Getting banged up pretty good? I never take this many hits. You Gallardo, smash those blokes. Nice one, matey.
Here's one of the shortcuts we're going to take. We're not going to use nuts here
That's a
because
cheap one, mate. Hope you learned it.
now we are going to use one shot here. Could have passed and made it into first.
Check me out, mate. I'm just getting started. It's tight around here. Wonky, mate. You're up pretty high.
And you can generally tell when certain checkpoints are a different elevation. They usually have a white ring around them.
Come on, you dingoes, baby. Give it a try.
See if we can pull this off. It's going to be tough. Can we get there? Oh, we just missed it.
Hardly any cars on the road, mate.
That was close. That was tough. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you never give up on a race because you sometimes you're just that close. You just miss it by that little bit.
You rate this one, mate?
But and that's the thing, knowing which cars are good for what, and things like that. This car, not one of the greatest cars in the game.
This is how I roll.
It is horrible. Its handling is weird. And all that stuff. But it's, you know what? Like I said, I'm gonna use every vehicle. At least try and use at least every vehicle once. Probably not going to use the motorcycles that are in this game, but because they're basically pointless. Not because they're not any good or anything, but because outside of the races that you get them, they're basically pointless.
That's wonky. Those people didn't do anything wrong here.
So far we're doing okay this time around. Do this. Shot at Nos. Try and get a bit of a lead here. And I like having a big lead because then when you crash or something like that, they're not just all going to pass you and you got to panic and play catch up. Sometimes when you panic, that's when you do a lot more of the other mistakes in crashing because you're trying to make moves to get past them and they don't end up working out. See now that I've bumped into those a couple things, they've caught right back up. So now, but that's the nice thing about having a big cushion, is so you don't fall behind. So there they are. Oh gosh. Oh no! We're gonna crash. Yep. We screwed that up big. I did not know there was someone else in front of me. They must have taken a different way up.
Did someone drop a brick on your head? I'm bored, mate.
That's what I said. You can do as well as you can, have a good lead, and then end up losing like that because of one or two crashes. But that's what it is, though. Learning how to get, you know what, just don't give up because you never know. We're gonna try going the far way this time. See if that makes any difference with positioning and stuff. Six is one, half a six of us. This is one, half a dozen the other. Don't really matter. They were about the same. I love always how they always complain about traffic, yet they'd never close the streets, so traffic is there. Man, that was brutal. I almost could have went into the river with that. That would have been nasty. You know what? We're gonna try going up this way. Right here. Oh my goodness. That saves a lot of time. Why have I never noticed that before? I've been playing this game for a long time and never knew that. Holy crap, I could have saved myself a lot of heartache. Hey! Alrighty then. Now, if I'd have known that little trick, I'd have done that way a long time
This
ago.
bloke with that race in the bag. No worries. He doesn't have enough for the next one. Go on, mate. Give it heaps.
Those guys on the bikes are my top blokes. They'll be wearing their balls as earrings doing stuff like that.
So yeah, he's the next motorcycle guy in case you missed it.
I never take this many hits.
So once again, now we gotta deal with motorcyclists.
Come on, you drunker!
The vehicle takes ground, takes too much, too easy to let loose. This. Ouch.
It'll be a shocker.
Unlike the race in LA, these bikers will crash a lot more because it's tighter space, tighter areas and stuff. So it's like, it's not as... Ow! Oops.
Take it again, mate. This is the right way to fly.
Oh yeah, I got my nuts. I always seem to forget about my nuts.
Check me out, Connor.
We're gonna go this way. See if we can cut some time. We're probably gonna lose this one too. Because I made a huge mistake early on. Huge mistake.
That's a cheap one, mate. Hope you landed.
Like, I'm not holding out just yet. There's still a chance. But the way things are going, not likely.
You think this is the time? My car is getting destroyed, mate.
Gonna be close. Yeah.
Mate, but in the end, you were just a horrible driver. Have a go
Yeah.
at my best blokes on the motorcycles. Those kangaroos are dead set legends.
Yeah, let's do this. Some of these races call for a little bit more concentration than what normally would be. Woo! At least until the need in front of me. I don't like your driving. Your driving sucks, pal. See, I was going for that jump, but I missed the lane I was supposed to take for it. There's this lane right here. And they're going all the way back and going that way, but that's why you take shortcuts and don't always follow them. And then you can take shortcuts like this. Ouch. And still have a decent lead. Now, he crashed, which is a good thing. Now I crashed into him, but this way again. So like I said, we want to try and not have. We gotta try and find different ways to try and get these wins. And you know what? We're gonna try and go this way again. If we lose again, we might. Woohoo! I mean, sometimes it's no difference which way you take, but. That's the whole point of trying different paths, to see if there's a shorter route to take that will benefit you in the end. In some races it doesn't matter what other way you take. You're screwed. You gotta follow the main path that everyone else takes. That's just the easiest way to take and the shortest way to take. And that's just the way it is sometimes. Most of these races you can use. Now we've won the Fit Pro, so we'll use it. We're not good.
Murphy on this bloke seems true blue. Time to change over to the motorcycle. Have the car, it's crap. But I'm a dead cert off the bike, mate.
Take it as far as you can and take down all the points in order. No worries.
And now we race some fights again. Like I said, these cars are crap. But hey, they're the cars we gotta race with, so.
You rate this one, mate?
Like I said, the strategy is the same. You gotta try and knock these guys off the bike. I thought you said you were dead shut off the bike.
Watch this, mate. This is how I roll.
Right here, we're going to shot. Hey, he ran into me.
Like this, mate. Watch me fly the motorcycle.
2 more
Why don't you
checkpoints.
take a mirror to bed and wake up to yourself?
Oh no!
That's a terrible performance, you cobber.
Yeah, but that's like I said. Sometimes racing,
Home now,
these,
mate. You don't stand a chance in that joke of a car.
and yeah, that's the car he gave us, but he did say the car is crap, and it is true. This car is crap.
That's wrong. Those people didn't do anything wrong here.
Oh my goodness. This car's got a mind of its own sometimes, I swear.
You like this one, cobber?
Try and create a little bit of chaos to get a little bit of ground. Because motorcycles can easily catch up. Easily. It's because, like I said in the first video, motorcycles have that tendency of being able to have that draft. They can pick up speed quicker. So we need to try and get a lead, keep a lead, hold it off. Ah! Come on! See what I mean? Oh no! Rolled over. Luckily this is where we use a shot of NOS.
You want to learn to keep a keen eye on me, mate.
So far we're having a better race.
A little traffic doesn't scare
Right.
me, mate. I'm lethal on a motorcycle. Look at that car go!
So here we go. We're gonna hopefully finish off strong. Who
How
knows?
did this happen?
Because the motorcycles can take turns without slowing down, and that's what their biggest advantage is with that, with all the weight transfer and stuff. Is they can take turns at high speeds without having to slow down.
This isn't over yet, mate.
We made that turn.
Put a hand in there, mate. You beat a lot of good drivers.
A Sony. Like I said, we're not going to use it because it's almost pointless to use it because there's no more motorcycles until we get to somewhere later. So
I'm pulling the stumps on racing for a bit, I reckon. Time to focus on finding a nice Sheila. No working forries, mate. Enjoy the vehicles.
alright. Time for the only racer I don't like. Fareed. Basically has a very similar vehicle to the one we're using right now.
Oh, we got this.
One thing that I find most annoying is he's one of the longest people to follow.
I didn't like being today. People like getting hazed.
what I want to be doing.
You can see I am much better than you now. They have very good fuel to keep up with. You're very high. You must be high up there.
Yep. Here's why we're not gonna like. I don't like this guy.
He looks too young to be a cop. I will give him the honor of racing an internationally renowned fugitive. I have to keep a low profile. We race in the catacombs.
Why I waste my time with the driving skills of a person who drive like goat with camel hump?
It's just him and me because he's an international. This one is a mixture of it'll be a mix of underground, above ground racing. Ouch! No matter what people say, I always have a rough time racing in the category. No, we haven't used Shot of Nos yet.
Unit 12 reporting back up. Repeat. Unit 12 reporting back up.
Going to do that. Oh! That was brutal, that truck driving right in front of me. Thankfully, we still had both shots in us. And yeah.
This is impossible.
So basically now, if you remember that race from Hector,
He is lucky I don't steal everything he has right from underneath his big fat American nose. Hey! I won't kill you! Yet!
Please, don't let the police see me. If they catch me, I am in big, big, big trouble.
so now we gotta once again lose the cops.
Suspected responding. Unit 12, we're requesting backup. Appel reçu. I am on my way.
This was a bad idea. We're gonna restart this. This track is this one's a lot harder than the one with Hector. lost the cops. Or so we did.
Voiture 56 requesting backup. Rebecca, requesting backup. Appel reçu. Unit in transit to your location.
So we've lost the cops. We're gonna try and get to the end while we don't have cops on us. So that we can just...
Police are not able to follow you. This is much better than I expected.
Now we won his vehicle, but the story isn't over.
It will be a work of genius. I give him my automobile, and the inspector will be busy trying to pinch him. Enjoy the car.
So now we gotta run from the law with Farid's car.
I take you down, old boy, and you tell me everything I need to know about Farid.
This is the one thing I don't like.
Civilian, and I swear I will take you down.
We're basically helping Farid escape the clutches of the law, which is annoying because of what he's done.
Listen to me, old boy. Crying out loud, old boy.
So yeah, we just gotta.
What the hell's going on here, old chap? I never take this many hits.
I love how they always say things like that. Oh, I never take this many hits. I don't know what's wrong. Blah 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 blah. It's like.
Look and learn, Johnny. Look and learn. Bloody hell, where's all this traffic coming from?
Alright, now we get to the fun part. You find out how bad this vehicle really is.
Well, that was easy enough, old boy.
It's like you can't help it when they run into your vehicle. Alright. Time for the final leg.
That's a cheap one, Sonny. Hope you landed.
And we win.
I can't believe it, you won. Farid's secrets may be lost forever.
Like, I wish we would have just helped him out and given him the stuff, but
This has worked perfect. Don't get into some trouble.
unfortunately, the way it is. But that is all the races for Paris, and now we are on to the Paris champion, Parfait.
Seems like usual young men, all bravado and nothing to show for it. Bonjour, chérie! You wanna go for a drive?
Arthur used to be a stunner. Nowadays, she's a right dog. Still, I reckon you'll give her a bone though, wouldn't you, mate?
It's like there's many multiple ways you can go about doing this race. Biggest thing is, these tracks are not the easiest. I could have went up top. Probably should have.
I wouldn't try this. I don't think you can handle it.
But you know what? We're in first. We're gonna take it. Do a Yui here instead of going back. Ow! Go this way. Probably once again took the wrong way, but it's hearsay. Ah! You know what, we're gonna restart this race because we have been taking so many wrong paths.
Parfait, now she was a classy bird. Bit ropey these days though. Still, beggars can't be choosers, especially in your case, mate.
That. Go this way and take this nice little ramp here that we took at the end of the last race. Once again, we're gonna... Ouch! This car is very hard on handling, but it will get the job done. Ouch!
She's lost her good looks.
Oh boy.
Parfait can't score the modelling contracts like she used to. Guess that's why she's such a cranky old slag all the time.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, every one of these races, all their posse is going to try and get you to crash, to spin out, and do whatever. So you just got to really learn to deal with it. And sometimes you can recover, but as you saw in that one, like I said early on, the only ways you really lose is when you lose the race or you land in the water. Because everything else you can recover from. Right, that is now like that makes no sense right there where my car just turned itself and I wasn't turning that way. Oh, get out of my way, you stupid cars. We're going to use a shot of NOS here. I don't know what happened there. And if I have to, I will change vehicles. We'll turn here this time. Ow. try this without any NOS. We probably can do it, but nope. We basically lost the race. That is why you gotta use NOS at the jumps. There's a small chance we can win, but not like. Yeah, see, there's not a chance. So we're gonna restart. Try that again.
Used to be a right tidy shop. Now she looks like the back end of a bus. I figure that's why she's such a biddy these days.
Save both of our NOS shots for the end.
How did you get that car to move so high? Another checkpoint. I do not care. Look at how high your car got.
Try and use slipstream where we can.
I wouldn't try this. I don't think you can handle it.
That's one spot we have to use the NOS, and then we're going to use it at that other jump spot.
Pretty cool, but you still will lose to me.
So turn here.
Now this is what I call a race study.
Ouch! We're going to go through here. Key here is to not crash. Alright, we got that. Go through here. Shoot us. That's the importance of not crashing right there. Now look, they're all caught up. Now the key is making the fast pace here and hopefully keeping them behind us. Oh, we barely won that. Woo! But as you can see, the importance of doing your best not to crash or miss a checkpoint. I almost lost that race.
I was crowned the Belle de l'Année. Any man in the world used to be mine. Abruti! You are not even close to being good enough!
So now she's mad, and now we gotta race in a foggy weather. And once again, this is another tough race, as all championship races should be. using Slipstream Turbo in the vast majority of these races is one of the things that's going to help you get through. Because they have 3 shots in NOS. You've got only 2. And you're constantly at that disadvantage when facing the champion. And this is like thick fog. Yeah, man. You just gotta learn, help knowing where the streets turn and whatnot, but like I said, anything can happen. We could have a catastrophic crash or something, take a wrong turn and something. And you see, look, there's one right now. You can race this good and still end up losing. Now, normally you're supposed to go around, but I like to U-turn it because this car's poor handling skills. That is not what I wanted to do, but take it. In the foggy ones, it's hard to judge when and where to use your NOS. Ouch! See, things like that. Things like that you really gotta wait for when it's foggy because you can't see. You use your NOS on that straightaway, you're gonna find yourself on the back end of a very brutal head-on collision with that wall. And, oh my gosh, we won first try. I never win that race first try. Never. But we did, and now we've got Parfait's car. And now we are on to the next one.
I used to be better than this kind of trash. I hope you lose your control and sink this car in the sand.
Remember Gina?
I can't wait to start that hot club gig in Tokyo. A dream come true. I'll bring along the Vortex, my voice wipe from Primo. I'm off to Tokyo. I'm really pumped for it. Hey, thanks for the car. I'll see you later.
And now we are in Tokyo. And the first guy we race is Shing. Ouch. Japan is a combination of Tokyo. It's going to be a combination of everything we've learned. Tight places, wide tracks, and just all around nasty stuff. Biggest thing is remembering when to take those, because there are some races where if you don't take those, you're gonna run into a horde of buses sitting there. Some races there'll be none there, so you really gotta know. There's a lot you need to know about Tokyo when you're driving around. Alright, here we are.
This Yank has a rep. I can't wait for him to see my car. Pure platinum. Never seen these kind of premium wheels, huh?
You're not good enough to race me. But if you can make it to the Park Towers before time runs out, maybe I'll give you a shot.
Basically, this guy's a little stuck-up, snotty brat who thinks you'll find a lot of those amongst these racers. Oh! Yes, monorail! Drive on them. Just don't run into them. Running into them, you are instantly knocked off.
30 seconds left.
Now we use our last nos. Ow. And then we find out it's not Shing we're racing.
What a fool. So easy to trick this jerk, it wasn't even fun. There's no teams that want you here. Go home!
He's mad at you because you beat his time trial.
I think you and Shin are up to something.
Now his car here that we're about to get is not the greatest, but it will work. Oh, ouch! We really undercut that turn, so we're gonna use a shot of nos. A lot of cross traffic. Forgot how much traffic and inconvenience it is here. Oh, Ichiro fell. But that gives us the advantage we need. And now you gotta understand something in Tokyo. A lot of these turns and stuff, you can't take those sorts of things like you did. Because some of these paths go up like this. So some of those crossings don't happen. They go right underneath. Sorry about that. Oh, taking that drink was a good thing because I was able to stay on that line. Double that. If he was close, we would have lost that race. So we are good. The Lusso XT. This guy just gets madder and madder.
This embarrasses me in front of my friends. It's time for you to get the boost.
So you beat my little time trial and you beat Ichiro. Let's see if you can beat me, punk.
We can beat him.
My dad paid me more money to show me how to do this, moron. Wow! Baby, Jesus out there!
You're gonna find in a lot of the Tokyo races, there's a lot of cut across, go this way, go back that way, go back this way races. The Tokyo races are really, really gonna challenge what you've learned throughout racing through the game. About adapting to different style of cars and whatnot. And getting caught or stuff like that. I hate using this car because the turning time and the response time is just plain horrible. But it's a car, not a motorcycle, so it's what we will use. Us here, because if you don't, you're gonna fall in the water.
You're going to be buying your car parts with food stamps, you idiot.
I think we're gonna beat it. First time with I usually never beat this race first time with this car. I'm getting a lot of firsts here this time around. But I'm enjoying it. Whee!
You're like an airplane.
And we beat him.
See how high I get up here?
This fool just got my juice. Don't you ever tell anybody about this!
But we will. Next is Ricky. We're gonna go do Ricky next. Now, if you remember what I said to you before.
I'm ready for a real race now.
If you remember what I said earlier about paying attention to that car Primo had, look at it right here. And this is where all the story ties in.
Big deal, you got some air. You're as gullible as the rest of them.
And Ricky, he's just one of those guys that
Thank you for all your work.
he's just one of those guys that you really don't like. But here's where you
It was easy to cheat Gina out of a car. This guy looks even dumber. You? Ooh, my life is too easy.
so basically
When it's green,
he cheated Gina out of her car. So now you're fighting to. So now basically you're gonna fight for Gina now because
it's so easy I can do it.
why didn't we turn? That was weird, but I don't normally use a shot on us here, but need to catch up.
Are you crazy, idiot?
Ouch. Oh, come on. Beaten so many races first try, and now it's gonna punish me.
Fly. But can you land it, idiot?
I normally would go through there, but I seem to be crashing a lot. It's a little ramp shortcut you can take if you don't crash on the way in and whatnot. And if you crash, you really lose a lot of time. Oops. I love how it says, "Can I get a challenge, please?" when we are beating him. We're not beating his posse, but we are beating him.
Hey, watch what you hit, bugger. Watch this, stupid.
Oh, crud. Not the way I want it to go, but the path granted to us.
That's the oldest trick.
We might still be able to pull this off. And nope.
Get ready to race when it's green.
But we had a lot of instances where we crashed because our vehicle wouldn't turn for us, or just plain old, I turned too early.
This is too easy, you know.
You're gonna find as the races get tougher and tougher, the cleaner and cleaner your races have to be. Now they don't have to be perfect, because no race will ever be perfect. But you gotta try and have really clean races. The races just get tougher and tougher as the racing goes on. Come on! See what I mean? You crash, you can't really do anything. And you just get further behind. But we can still come back. We still got all 3 shots of NOS left. Use one right here. Another one there to just kind of get back up to speed. Probably gonna end up losing this one too, but we're gonna still try. Yeah, no, we are losing this one, so we're just gonna restart.
Ready? Go on the green.
This is something you're going to see very often, restarting races in Tokyo. Not because we're not a good racer, but simply because the races get more difficult, and
Just another one clear.
I mean, you can beat these races first try, but not in all likelihood. See, and things like that right there,
Get ready to race when it's
those are the kind of things that happen that make you just go, what? What just happened?
Can I get a challenge, please?
the heck? Like, I crashed there and then it does dances on my two wheels, like... Might still be able to recover from this. We're gonna Yui this.
What an idiot! You're gonna end up in jail, moron!
Okay. Another thing to nos there. Okay, game, like... Or the game just says, screw you. There's always that option. And it's like, I'm not hitting walls, so why am I crashing? And it's not like I can change to the other vehicles. This is the better one of the three that I have to keep up with them. We will win. We just have to be patient. That's what I said before, some vehicles are good some vehicles are better than others. Oh good, he made the same mistake. Now he might still drive forward or whatnot, but
no one can ever beat me.
Because he screwed us over the last couple times we've tried to go through there, so use a shot of nos here. There are the crucial parts of the race are. But sometimes, especially in the Tokyo races, you can crash late and still lose. Finally. And Ricky got reset somewhere, so we're not gonna wait for him.
Okay, we'll see how far this goes now. You are making life very precarious for yourself, tourist.
And if you've noticed, he's been saying how he's been took Gina's car. And
hey, it's Gina. This guy Ricky, he will find a way to get you. Be careful.
Basically, he cheats.
Cheating you out of a good start is my pleasure.
Sometimes you just gotta roll with those punches. In the beginning.
You hit someone, stupid! Big deal, you got some air!
You're saying, I could use my NOS here, but I'm gonna wait. There's a lot of spots in this race. Use one right here, because Rampy gets some nice air.
Look at you fly! But can you land this idiot? Look up here!
Yeah, use my slipstream and used him as my little.
What you hit, fucker? What an idiot! You're gonna end up in jail, moron!
Now we're gonna go this way. Then we're gonna go up here. This one is us here.
That's the oldest trick!
Use my last NOS here.
You beat everybody? That'll get you some respect.
And now we win the Vortex 5. Unlike last time in Paris when we raced Primo, we didn't unlock it because it was meant for this, for the storyline that we are about to embark on.
This idiot and the stupid little girl will be looking at their own brains. You just won yourself a world of pain.
Haley is next. Took the wrong turn.
I'm glad you're here. I'm in serious trouble with the Yakuza because that sleazeball Ricky screwed me over. You're the only one who can help. Find Kenichi as soon as you can. Oh, you're up for a challenge?
It is very deceptive when you're following them because, oh yeah, I can keep up, I'm passing them. But then you're like, when you get to race them, they're a lot faster and it's like, oh, hey, what?
Hey, come on, I'm up here, man.
Now her two races are two of the more annoying ones.
I know what you're looking at back there. Stop digging on my rear and wait.
Like, you can't see her rear, yet she thinks that's all you're looking at.
Is that you or
Alrighty.
It's funny when these guys get smoked by a girl. All that macho crap.
Hey man, you're all show and no go. Get off the track.
after the green light, show me what you got.
Alright, here we go. We ain't cheating. Ow! They cheat.
Guys always try too hard.
Now there's a method to my madness with this one. I could go up there, but for the path I'm taking, I'm not going to. As you can see, it fits into the way I'm going, the path I'm going. Now you may be interested, there's a checkpoint I missed. What the heck's going on there? The underground ones in these races, like the ones that are elevated, like that other one you saw that was on top of that platform, they will not let you get them just from driving over them or under them. You have to actually go over them and get them.
Damn, girls are better than you, bud.
It's like a little... she's very rude that way. She's like very anti-boy, which is very rude, which is why I enjoy being here.
Let Haley show you a little something.
There's nothing against girls, like it's fine, but don't downplay a guy just... What? Already? Okay. That's garbage.
On green, show me what you're made of. Try to be sneaky about it, why don't you?
Like I said, with these races, that's just the way they are. You never know your position until really the end. And it showed in this one. This is probably the second hardest choose your path for race. You know what? We're gonna restart this one.
Okay, honey. Wait for the green light.
Don't got a lot of time left for this stream. But we're gonna try and beat Haley.
Oh, real sly, man. I can see what you're doing.
When we're not really doing anything. Haley just hates guides. Ugh!
Don't start until the light turns green.
It's things like that that frustrate me about these games, like one small hit and your vehicle goes haywire. Excuse me. That's where ripping these shortcuts helps catch you up just that little bit.
I'll kill you. Watch the pedestrians, dumbass.
It's like she says that as if she doesn't hit them herself. that's one of the frustrating things.
I'm used to dealing with this type of crap.
Which we might not get a chance to beat Haley. Oh yeah, we ain't winning this race.
I'm getting bored of kicking your ass.
For some reason, that one chick was, or that one racer was so far ahead, don't even know how they're that far ahead. And we've crashed so many times, we flipped and stuff. Like I ain't goggling you. Yeah, we're gonna try this one more time and see how it works. If it doesn't work, we're gonna end the stream and we'll split it and come back to beating Haley. Oh my goodness.
You're seriously messing your car up.
Why can't I, for some reason,
Show me what you got.
do this? Well, we should be good for missing that.
Hey man, respect the light.
Nope.
Don't start until
But for some reason the game is saying, oh, you can't do anything now.
I know what you're planning. Such an old trick.
It's like, how does that person get through without a hitch? Like that right there, like, how do you explain me just hitting that lamppost and all of a sudden crashing straight up? And how is this person not crashed yet? Like, you know what? Before I get too frustrated and mad, we're gonna split this stream right here. We will come back and continue beating Haley and all this. But for now, we're gonna end the stream there, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you do. It always helps out the channel a lot. Also, link down below are my social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and there's also a link to my stream down. Twitch, where I also stream once on the weekends, for Fortnite during the week. That's where you'll see that, and also down there's a link to my Discord, and hopefully you'll join me on my Discord. And what's the server I'm working on? But hey. But until next time, peace out. God bless.